In the heart of a quiet forest, where the trees whisper secrets to the wind, a still lake rests under the night sky. And deep in that lake, lives a tiny creature with skin that shimmers like starlight. Her name is Lumi, a gentle axolotl with soft pink frills and a heart that belongs to the night. Every evening, when the world grows silent and the air cools, Lumi swims to the surface and looks up. There, floating high above, the moon hangs like a silver lantern, casting a soft light on the rippling water. Lumi has no siblings. Most creatures sleep when the stars rise. But she is never truly alone. Because the moon is her friend. It all began on a warm, quiet night when Lumi was still very young. For the first time, she rose to the surface. The moment the moonlight touched her skin, something magical happened. Her tiny body began to glow, soft blue light rippling like water across her back. She stared at her reflection in wonder, her light dancing on the surface of the lake. Then, in the stillness, she heard a whisper. "Hello, little one. I see you." Lumi didn't understand how the moon spoke, but she felt it deep in her heart. Night after night, she returned to that same spot right beneath the moon's warm gaze. She told it everything, about the playful fish that swam beside her, about the ripples in the water, about the dreams she carried in her small, glowing heart. The moon never interrupted. It simply listened, and shone a little brighter, as if smiling back at her. As Lumi grew, her light grew with her. Her glowing skin became a beacon in the dark waters. The creatures of the lake noticed, but not everyone understood. "You shine too much," said a jealous crab. "You'll scare the fish away," whispered the cattails. "Why don't you stay below like the rest of us?" Their words cut deep. For the first time, Lumi felt that her glow, the thing that made her special, was wrong. So she stopped visiting the surface. She hid among the weeds, letting her light fade into the darkness. The lake grew quieter. The water felt heavier. But the moon noticed. One cloudy night, as Lumi curled in the mud, a faint beam of moonlight pierced through the clouds and touched her gently. "Little star of my lake," the moon whispered, "why have you hidden your light?" Tears shimmered in Lumi's eyes. "They say I shine too much," she whispered. "That I don't belong up there with you." The moon's voice was soft and kind. "Lumi, light is never a mistake. It's a gift. You were born to shine, not to hide." The clouds drifted apart. The moon glowed brighter, washing the lake in silver. Lumi felt warmth return to her heart. She rose slowly through the water until her skin met the moonlight once again. This time, she didn't care who was watching. Fish swam closer, their scales catching her glow. The cattails leaned in. The crab, once bitter, stared in awe. Lumi twirled gracefully, her light blending with the moon's reflection. The surface of the lake sparkled like silver silk. It was as if the sky and water were dancing together. For the first time, the darkness didn't feel empty, it felt alive. From that night on, Lumi wasn't just the strange glowing creature. She became the friend of the moon. Every night, she rose to the surface, glowing brighter than before. And as the moon watched over her, fish, frogs, and dragonflies gathered around, drawn to the beauty of her light. Seasons passed. Trees lost their leaves and grew them back again. But Lumi's bond with the moon never faded. Whenever storms shook the lake, Lumi whispered, "I'm here." And when the clouds parted, the moon whispered back, "So am I." In a world that once told her she was too different, Lumi found someone who saw her light, and loved it. As the moon climbed high in the night sky, its glow wrapped around Lumi like a gentle hug. Together, they lit the lake like a dream. Lumi closed her eyes and smiled. She no longer feared her glow. Because sometimes, your light isn't meant to blend in. It's meant to guide others home. And so, the friend of the moon kept shining night after night, turning darkness into beauty. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep the magic of nature alive. Let's shine together just like Lumi and the moon.